Every so often, a book comes along that doesn't just sit quietly on your shelf, it starts a conversation. It pulls you into its orbit, makes you think, and lingers in your mind long after you've put it down. Le Poème de l'Angle Droit by Le Corbusier is one of those books. This 2012 hardcover facsimile edition from Hatcher isn't just a reprint, it's an experience. For architects, art lovers, collectors, or anyone drawn to the thoughtful blend of image and idea, this edition offers a rare window into the inner world of one of the 20th century's greatest minds. Please note that most of the images featured in this video are not of the actual book for sale. They are used for illustrative and storytelling purposes only, to provide historical context and enhance the viewing experience. To view pictures of the actual book for sale, please follow the link in the description below. Who was Le Corbusier? If you're new to Le Corbusier, let's take a quick step back. Born Charles-Édouard Jeanneret in 1887, Le Corbusier was a Swiss-French architect, designer, painter, and urban planner whose ideas quite literally reshaped cities. A founding father of modern architecture, he championed clean lines, modular proportions, and functional design. But to pigeonhole him as just an architect would be missing the point. He was also a philosopher and artist, constantly exploring how humans relate to space and structure. And that's exactly where Le Poème de l'Angle Droit, or the Poem of the Right Angle, comes in. More than a book, a personal philosophy. Originally published in 1955, this poetic and visual work was considered by Le Corbusier to be a spiritual and philosophical autobiography. He divided the book into 7 zones, labeled A through G, each representing a stage of human consciousness and symbolic development. Each of these zones is given its own unique color, tying back to his belief in color as a communicative and architectural force. The book pairs handwritten poetic text with vivid lithographs, 19 in total, offering a multi-sensory journey through ideas of order, geometry, creation, and human purpose. The right angle of the title becomes a metaphor, a grounding symbol of balance, reason, and the harmony between the spiritual and material worlds. For anyone familiar with Le Corbusier's architectural work, his love of proportions, light, and rational structure, this book feels like stepping into the architect's soul. It's abstract, yes, but grounded in an almost mystical clarity. A 2012 facsimile that honors the original. This particular edition, published by Hatcher, is a faithful reproduction of the original 1955 version. Everything about the book reflects Le Corbusier's intent, from the facsimile of his handwritten French text to the placement and color of the lithographs. It even includes an appendix with an English translation for non-francophone readers, making this profound work accessible to a broader audience. Physically, the book is striking. It comes in a cloth-bound hardcover with an elegantly designed dust jacket. The quality is what you'd expect from a publisher like Hatcher, known for their meticulous attention to visual detail. The pages are thick, the binding is sturdy, and the layout allows each lithograph and line of poetry to breathe. In short, it's built to last. And isn't that exactly what you want from a book that speaks to timeless themes? What makes this copy special? The copy currently available on eBay is in excellent condition. It's a clean, well-kept example of a rare and collectible edition, particularly sought after by those interested in modernist design or architectural philosophy. With the original fold-out plates intact and the dust jacket included, it's not just a book. It's an artifact of cultural and intellectual history. Why this book still matters. Even today, Le Poème de l'Angle Droit feels relevant. In a world increasingly cluttered with noise, Le Corbusier reminds us to seek order, not the kind that limits us, but the kind that gives us structure to build on. His poem isn't about rhyme or meter, it's about clarity, vision, and the creative process. It's a dialogue between art and architecture, between form and feeling. And for collectors, this book is a double win, an intellectually rich work and a visually compelling one. Few items straddle the worlds of fine art, literature, and philosophy as seamlessly as this. Who is it for? You don't need to be an architect to appreciate Le Poème de l'Angle Droit. It's perfect for collectors of modernist literature and rare books, students and professors of architecture, design, or art theory, anyone interested in visual storytelling, readers curious about how abstract ideas take tangible form. If you've ever paused to think about the purpose of space or how a single shape, a right angle, can represent something much greater, then this book might be just what you're looking for.